Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to only the second time I've ever discussed a skincare product on my channel. Now, this is the product I usually use on my skin. It's called Utterly Smooth. It is just a fairly standard uh, hand cream, no scent, um, and it's really good. I happen to really love this stuff. I keep it in a tub at home, and at work I have a tube in my locker because this is just too big to keep in my locker. My locker isn't all that large. Um, But as of late, I have not been able to find this stuff. Literally, like I go to the stores and I hit check store after store, and I have not found it. So I am going to continue to search for it. But in the meantime, I do in fact need a replacement because under my normal circumstances, I will have one container in here in my office, and then one container in the bathroom. Because the bathroom is the most centrally located place in my house, and I spend a hell of a lot of time in here in the office at my desk. So I can't find this stuff lately. So I decided I needed to find something different. So I'm trying this stuff right here, which is the Eucerin Very Dry Skin Advanced Repair Cream. It's a little dermatologist, thingy recommended kind of thing. It says um, ceramide 3 and natural moisturizing factors enriched, fragrance-free dermatological skincare. And then there's a little scale here, which I didn't actually notice before I bought the thing. And the scale it's a 5-point scale going from light all the way up to rich. And this is richer than this. Now I have a tactile thing going on. Things get too thick. I can't use them like Vicks Vapor Rub. just thinking about Vicks Vapor Rub makes my skin crawl. And on this scale right here, at a 1 to 5, and this is considered a 3, this is probably a 2. So it's not as rich as this, but this is still rich. The richest level is still within my tolerance range. And it is, in fact, it's shinier. The light really isn't showing it, but when you open it, it looks wet all the time. It's not. It's fine. It's not like it's separated. It's not separated. It just has a very shiny appearance. And well, it doesn't have an artificial scent. Doesn't they didn't add anything? There is a scent difference between the two of them. This has simply it's again, they don't have anything added in this, but it's a slightly light, almost vaguely soap-like vibe, almost like you get off of glycerin. Well, this stuff has a scent of absolute faintest level of like a good fragrance-free, dye-free soap for your laundry. But again, that's what I want. I don't want any fragrance added. I don't need any special stuff in my in my hand cream. Now, one thing I also noticed is that this is a 12-ounce container. This is a 16-ounce container. This is a big container. It was 16 bucks at my grocery store, which means it's $1 an ounce. And that's a really reasonable quantity to pay for hand cream. And I use this stuff both on my hands and on my feet. I suffer from neuropathy, which is a nerve disorder, and because of that I can't feel my feet, and I have to keep them moisturized all the time to make sure that the skin is taken care of. I clean them regularly every time I shower. I use this every time I shower. I inspect my feet regularly because I have to. But I need to keep my skin in the best possible condition because my feet are not in the best possible condition. So I need something that will help me do that. And this has always done a very good job. And this has done a good job of being a stand-in. Again, it's not quite what I want, but it's close enough that it does the job. It's not too heavy on the richness scale, which is, I think, a really clever marketing idea. I really do. I like that the richness scale. But I gotta tell you, as a person that doesn't like heavy, thick things, doesn't like heavy perfumes, this is perfectly acceptable. It does the job. The other stuff is a little lighter, the Utterly Smooth, and if I can't find a source, I will continue to buy it in the tub, which again I find the most convenient for home use. Not to mention the best deal volume-wise, because you're buying, the larger you more buy, the less you pay per unit. Um, so yeah, I like this stuff. Does the job. It doesn't bother me. It's quite serviceable. So if you're looking for something which isn't going to uh, be so rich it's going to make your skin crawl, because I'm sure I'm not the only person out there with that kind of tactile issue. Um, no scent, no, nothing like that added to it. It absorbs quickly. It does exactly what it's supposed to do, and it's a reasonable price. I think you could do a lot worse than Eucerin.